to try to strive towards doing something positive with your life. I thought that was awesome. But just a little food for thought and a little bit of time for some dialogue. See those two working the case. They are determined to nail ghosts to the cross. Welcome to Pandi's Weekly Recaps.
Well, hello. I'm Pandi of Pandi's Hair Candy and More. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome. If you are a part of my chat family, you already know what it is. Welcome back. Kick back and relax and enjoy this week's trendy topics. For the most part, you all know, my channel is based on hair and product reviews. However, I do at times share my commentary on this week's trending topics. If you like the commentary that you hear here today, I would greatly appreciate it if you take a moment to smash the thumbs up for your girl. And if you really enjoy this commentary, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. It is free 99. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, without further ado, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in, and I'm going to start off with this week's music news. Now this week, mega singer Janet Jackson has a biopic reportedly in development. The project is apparently still in the early stages, but it's apparently been halted due to the pandemic that we're currently seeing on the rise. Now the singer's life story is reportedly going to be portrayed in a new biopic, and according to the Jasmine brand, the documentary about the legendary singer is still in its very early stages of development. The celebrity news outlet didn't dish out many details, however, auditions have reportedly begun to cast the part of the iconic singer. Now, currently, the 53-year-old Grammy winner is working on her latest album, Black Diamond, which she said would be out this summer and accompanied by a world tour. Now, according to Vibe, as well as the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the inductee has sold more than 100 million records worldwide thanks to hit songs like That's the Way Love Goes, What Have You Done For Me Lately, and The Pleasure Principle. I love me some Miss Janet Jackson if you nasty. What are y'all's thoughts? Have you all heard anything about the new biopic that's apparently in the works? Drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Now, moving right along in more music news, Beyonce and Meg Thee Stallion dropped the Savage remix on April 29th, sending social media buzzing. The Houston rapper took to her IG to share her excitement over collaborating with Queen Bee, and during the IG Live, Megan tearfully explained how honored she felt to work on this project. The proceeds from the remix will be donated to the Bread of Life, Inc. for COVID-19 relief efforts based on the pair's hometown of Houston, Texas. I thought that was super inspirational. You know, the two teamed up, they're both being from Houston. I thought that was real cool. What are y'all's thoughts? I know everybody's been jamming to the remix of the Savage. I've been seeing all kind of videos popping up on social media. Let me know y'all's thoughts. Now, in more entertainment news this past week, y'all, we have Russell Simmons. Now, Russell Simmons recently responded to the HBO sexual assault documentary trailer video. The film is producing more questions than answers. Last week, HBO revealed the official trailer for the forthcoming documentary about the alleged behavior of Russell Simmons. And as expected, the mogul has formally responded. HBO released an almost 3-minute clip giving viewers a sneak peek at On the Record, the title of the film. The project follows the story of former record executive Drew Dixon, who claims Uncle Rush sexually assaulted her. She was the first woman who came out publicly against the Def Jam Records co-founder, which was originally detailed in a New York Times article in December of 2017. Now, as per the teaser, she goes on to find that several other women claim to have had similar interactions forced upon them by the Queen's native including writer Seal Lai Abrams and actress Jenny Loney. But since the trailer has been released, it's faced some rather harsh criticism as Russell was not allowed to defend his name. A writer from the LA Sentinel states that HBO has repeatedly declined to answer questions about the film and also notes that HBO has not said why they've chosen to ignore Simmons. Input in a documentary about him. The writer also points out that Dixon claimed that she would never go to Simmons' home alone, but that statement has since been contradicted by her former intern, who put out a statement which read, and I quote, "While I take no sides in the accusations, I do have an opinion as well as an opposing view with Dixon's statements. I was made by Dixon to wait downstairs when she went up alone to see Russell Simmons, or she would take a car service and have the driver take me back to my destination. At no time did I ever witness her return to the office upset or angry, or with a changed demeanor." End quote. Now, in an exclusive statement to Hip Hop DX, Simmons expresses his frustration by the lack of opportunity to speak in the film. End quote. "The stories are 25 to 40 years old," he said. "I've taken 9 lie detector tests, 7 by the president of the California Polygraph Association. Any reporter with interest in the truth can find it out, and they are starting to do so. God will sort that out. A lie can get so big that the truth is forced out." End quote. Wow. Y'all, that was Russell Simmons responding on the upcoming documentary that's coming out. And in further addition to that, let me add that in January of 2020, Oprah Winfrey also formally bowed out as a producer on that expose, claiming creative differences. Now, while she maintains that she believes the accuser's sincerity, she did make it clear that she was uncomfortable with some of the inconsistencies in Dixon's account, which she said gave her full pause. Now, On the Record, which is the title of the documentary coming out, originally debuted at the Sundance Film Festival on January 25th, 2020, it's scheduled to premiere on HBO on May 27th, 2020. This story is sure to wow curious audiences with all this drama, all of these accusations, and the suspense. What are you guys' thoughts? Drop down in the comments and let your girl know what you think. I'd greatly love to hear your feedback. Now, moving right along, y'all. In sports news, we have Magic Johnson revealed that epic Kobe Bryant documentary is coming, as Bryant had a film crew following him during his final NBA season. Yep, the NBA legend Magic Johnson has confirmed reports that a new documentary on another LA Lakers legend, the late Kobe Bryant, is in the works. The film, which Johnson talked about in his comments to Entertainment Tonight, will chronicle Bryant's epic final season with the team. Now, Bryant reportedly had a camera crew following him during the 2015-2016 NBA season, which was heralded by sports fans and commentators alike as a victory lap for the Lakers, shooting forward who played his entire 20-season career with the team. Johnson also gave an update on how Bryant's family has been coping since the tragic January helicopter crash which claimed his life and that of his daughter Deanna. Quoting, "They are living their life. They are having a good time, and I think Kobe would have wanted it that way, for them to just go on, live a great life, and just enjoy themselves," Johnson said. End quote. Of Bryant's wife Vanessa and surviving daughters Natalia, Bianca, and Capri. Vanessa's the reason for that. I think she's got a great village around her and great people around her to give her that support. I, for one, am definitely happy to hear that the family is still in a good space considering their tragic loss. and I'm excited to see this upcoming documentary and looking forward to reviewing it here on my channel. Drop down in the comments, y'all, and let me know your thoughts. Are you all familiar with this upcoming documentary? Have you heard about it? If so, what are your thoughts? And moving right along, back into entertainment news, y'all. In entertainment news, Michelle Obama is set to star in an upcoming Becoming documentary on Netflix. The former First Lady is teaming up with Netflix for a new film chronicling the 34-date tour for her 2018 best-selling memoir. Last week, Netflix gave us a glimpse inside of our Forever Flotus upcoming documentary titled Becoming. It's based on her history-making and bestseller memoir, and this docuseries will follow the 56-year-old mother of two and Harvard-educated lawyer as she travels to 34 cities on the tour for her book. The film comes from Obama's production company, Higher Ground, which has an exclusive deal with the streaming service. I, for one, am looking forward to that, you all. There has been much speculation, much excitement, so we are all looking forward to that, and I believe that is going to premiere on Netflix during the month of May as well. So stay tuned for that, and definitely drop down in the comments to let me know what your thoughts are and give your feedback. I'd greatly love to hear from it. Now, also in political news, in the political forefront this week, healthcare workers demanded more support and protection from the current administration as they battle the COVID-19 pandemic. Millions of Americans have come together to show their support for the essential healthcare workers around the nation as they show up for others and work around the clock. Now, while many are grateful for the recognition, millions of workers belonging to the Service Employees International Union, better known as the SEIU, the nation's largest union of healthcare and service workers, are calling on the administration to provide more support and protection as they work on the front lines during this pandemic. Now, in a recent survey, nearly 90% of United States mayors said that they lack sufficient test kits, face masks, and other PPE for their emergency responders and medical workers. On Monday, the union released a new digital ad campaign targeting battleground states, lifting up the voices of workers who are on the front lines of the COVID-19 crisis, fighting for their lives and the lives of others. Over half of SEIU members are from Black, Latino, Asian American, and Pacific Islander communities, which have been disproportionately impacted by the pandemic. Have you all heard about this, and what are your thoughts? You all, in closing, I just want to send a sincere shout out and prayer to the family of actress Little Women of Atlanta star Ashley Minnie Ross. At age 34, Ashley Miss Minnie Ross, age 34, died as a result of a hit-and-run accident. Miss Minnie Ross of the Little Women of Atlanta show had passed away after being involved in a hit-and-run accident. She passed 24 hours after suffering injuries from this accident in the ATL on this past Sunday evening. They said this took place at the Grady Memorial Hospital in Atlanta. The reality star's management team stated on her Instagram page that it is with profound sadness that we confirm on behalf of the family of Ashley Ross, aka Miss Minnie of Little Women of Atlanta, has succumbed to the injuries from a tragic hit-and-run accident at the age of 34. Now, other reports show that a representative from the show made a statement saying that she was the most beautiful, kind, giving, generous human that you'd ever want to meet. She was adored by cast and crew because she always wore her heart on her sleeve. There's nothing she wouldn't do for those she loved. Ross is survived by her mother, grandmother, aunt, uncle, and other family members, according to the publicist. We want to definitely send prayers up to Miss Mitty's family during this difficult time. I, for one, am a fan of the show, and I'm sure she will truly be missed. You all, I am Pandi of Pandi's Hair Candy and More. I thank you all for taking a moment to click on this video and share and listen and comment on this week's trending topics. If you haven't done so on your way in, please don't forget to do so on your way out. Smash a thumbs up for your girl. And if you really enjoy this commentary, hit the subscribe button. Like I said earlier, honey, it is free 99. It doesn't cost you anything. Until the next time, I'll see you. Bye.